I think I want velvet. Oh no, Velveet. In this week's Hot Button, we have a special where we talk about PTSD and how it can affect more people than you might think.
Three-section push forward.
22 veterans every day lose their personal battle with PTSD and take their own lives. 40% of our veterans suffer in silence. Many wounded warriors from all walks of life go through their challenges without help, without friends they can share with, and without support.
Well, have you just seen and heard our wounded warriors are affected by PTSD, and wounded warrior is a terminology used to describe many. One of those that are basically unheard of or unrealized are the firefighters that step out every day on our behalf. I have a firefighter with me today. He has PTSD and has learned all about it. Not everything, but Eric Vogel.
Hi, Blake.
Hey.
And first responders, all first responders, not just firefighters.
Yeah, EMTs.
Everybody,
police.
yep.
They've seen and done and heard things. I know it's had a direct effect here in our immediate area. I'm one of the guys you know particularly.
Mm-hmm. And through my contact with you, we actually had him plan to come to the weekend, and he unfortunately took his life not too long ago. Mm-hmm. And PTSD, and with all first responders, has really been front and center, and it's brought it home for a lot of us that didn't really understand what it was. And so to see that you guys have been so far ahead of us, and that this is your 4th year.
Yes.
And it feels like we're playing catch up in the
Well,
fire service.
the idea of the weekend is to bring awareness to the public, but also, there's a stigma about mental health. There's also a self-stigma, like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm macho, I'm a firefighter, I'm an RCMP, I'm a soldier. They're afraid of what other people might think. What will the family think? We have a lady here with us today. Her name is Ursula Gunther. The PTSD has affected Ursula from the standpoint of family. Am I correct in saying that?
Very much so, Blake. My husband has PTSD, and it has been a challenge. The last 2 years we've been together as husband and wife. Every day is a new surprise. Every day is like waking up with a person that I don't know. And it's challenging. It's emotionally draining. And sometimes you just don't know what to do for John or for myself. So it's very important that people seek help to help with PTSD and help with
Well, the beauty about our
family.
weekend is the fact that we have the families, we have soldiers, first responders, EMT, firefighters, all get together and they help each other heal.
Yeah.
They talk to each other. There's triggers. It's like, I met John. You'd think, quote, he's there, he's normal, everything, until something triggers him.
Yeah, and something can be as simple as saying, we changed our tires last week, and all of a sudden he'll be back in Yemen in a big truck, driving down the road, sand, dust, storms, the whole bit, and he's living it all over again. And it's something that you can't put your finger on what the trigger is going to be.
No.
It's just something, and it could be as simple as a bang, as simple as a dropping of a glass. But every day is a surprise. Every day is challenging.
Well, what I find with those stories that I know, and I personally have known a couple that have taken their own lives.
Yeah.
Some of it starts, my own personal thing is the guilt of having survived. Why did Tom get killed and I didn't? And it's, like you're 4 feet away from him and he got it and I didn't. There's lots of things. Some of our wounded warriors, like one of my firefighter buddies, he says, yeah, I see the citation on the wall, and you're looking at it and you're thinking, hey, I'm proud of you. I'm looking at it and thinking, yeah, I saved one kid, but I hear the cries of 2 others that burned to death. It's what causes, what's the trigger? It's all different.
Everybody has such a different career, and it's just from sitting around the coffee table, which has been our only way of ever dealing with it amongst ourselves in our safe circle. And you start hearing the stories, and every story triggers another story, and you realize that it's everybody's career has been so different, and like their experience in wherever they served. No two people have the same, I don't know what you call it, same experience and result, and it's a hard thing to, I don't know what the answer is. I know they're just now in the fire service, they're trying to get a task force to try to deal with this, but everybody's different. Everybody handles it differently, and just getting it out in the open to get people talking about it.
That's it.
But the weekend seems like such a great way to just have people come. It's casual. There's no
Pressure.
There's no pressure to come, and hopefully the people that don't think they need to go, and it's not until I start talking to you, and then and I start to tell the story to relate, and I can't finish the story. And what does that tell you? That I can't even get through a story. And a weekend would be an awesome place to go for first responders. So.
Yeah, I've often quoted a letter that says, thank you, thank you, thank you. I sent the man I love to your Wounded Warriors weekend, and you sent me home my husband. And that's what the people of Chilliwack are going to help us do. We're grateful for the time here on air to explain a little bit, but if you want to learn more, please take a look at our woundedwarriorsweekend.org. That's our website. And stay tuned and be with us on Wounded Warriors Weekend in August. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.